An emergency meeting after reports of ice arrests at a light rail station, and Lonnie tracking more Arctic air and a chance for snow next.
It's a new crowd out there. It's got to be like the first time we go on.
Hard way to make a living, you know. It's really tough.
If you feel it, you can't help but move to it.
Hey, the light's on. I can see you. Hello out there. Hello.
Baz Luhrmann's epic Elvis Presley in concert.
Every time I look at you, the world makes a little more sense. You calm the noise, you steady the ground, and you make everything fall into place in a way I never knew was possible. I can't wait to marry you. And when I see you at the end of the aisle, that moment will be the beginning of forever. The moment everything we've dreamed of becomes real.
This is CBS News New York.
No heat on one of the coldest nights of the year. Right now, crews work to restore power to nearly 2,000 customers in Brooklyn.
Boy, no heat and temperature, still dangerously cold outside all across the tri-state. But will we finally climb above the freezing mark tomorrow? All coming up in my first ahead forecast.
These are the type of cases where, seconds matter.
A girl in Queens kidnapped after meeting someone on a gaming app. The growing danger from cyber predators and what can be done to stop it. Good evening. I'm Christine Johnson, and thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the Grammys tonight. Right now, we want to begin by letting you know that our first alert weather day has been extended through tomorrow morning due to dangerously cold temperatures. And tonight, crews are still working on the cleanup from the winter storm that slammed us 1 week ago today. According to the Sanitation Department, nearly 38,000 sidewalks and 15,000 bus stops have been cleared. The city says it has also melted more than 106 million pounds of snow. Here's a live look at LaGuardia tonight, where there was a ground stop earlier this evening due to the wind. We have team coverage of the deep freeze, starting with Lonnie Quinn in our virtual studio. Lonnie.
Okay, like you said, KJ, cold out there. We've got our first alert that's been issued. National Weather Service has also issued cold weather advisories across much of the area. But what will those temperatures be like? Walk with me this way. I'll show you the actual thermometer reading. We're going to go for 13 degrees, kicking it off tomorrow morning in the city. You're 1 up around Poughkeepsie with some winds blowing out there. 13 in the city. Could feel like 2 below 0. Could feel like 4 below Poughkeepsie. Could feel like 11 below in Monticello. But what do we see for the afternoon high temperature? Are we going to get to that high 33 mark? I don't see that happening. Bring it up right here, guys. It looks like 32 will be the best we're going to do. I think we're at the freezing mark. Maybe you carve off an extra degree, get to 33. But if it's 32, that will be 10 days in a row that we have not gotten above the temperature that water's going to freeze. I think it's 32 for a high. You got sunshine out there, and it is Groundhog Day. You may very well see his shadow. If he sees his shadow, of course, he says that's 6 more weeks of winter, but I don't see any sign right now of winter ending. KJ, it's all yours.
Okay, Lonnie, thank you for that update. Also here tonight, thousands of Con Ed customers are spending their second night in a row with no heat. And as Lisa Rosner reports, the weather is making the problem even harder to fix. She has this story from Park Slope.
We're on 3rd Avenue near Baltic Street, where Con Edison crews have been working for hours to restore power to the area. 83-year-old Harriet Hughes says she's been suffering since Saturday morning, along with hundreds who live in her building on Warren Street.
We have no heat, no hot water. It's just horrible. You have to bathe in cold water. I've been here since 1972. We never had a problem like this.
Video shows manhole fires breaking out Saturday in Park Slope. Con Edison says that marked the beginning of the outages as snow mixed with road salt made contact with underground electric equipment. The agency says snow covering manholes is also delaying the power from being restored.
I had to sleep with like 3 sweatpants, my hat. It's warmer in the hallways than what it is inside the apartment.
Sunday night, we did not see anyone utilizing the emergency warming center set up at PS 133. Outside NYCHA's Wyckoff Gardens complex, we found this man leaving to grab food.
This is the worst. right now. But if they don't fix it, we're going to be in trouble again.
We have extra heaters and we have extra blankets. We'll bring food up and down the stairs for the people that can't make it.
The local council member tells me she has been told by Con Edison that some people may see power restored this evening. Others will have to wait until Monday. In Park Slope, Brooklyn, Lisa Rosner, CBS News, New York.
And our First Alert weather team is going to make sure you are prepared to head out the door tomorrow morning. Live coverage begins at 4:30 a.m. A mystery in Queens after a man and a dog died inside a mobile veterinary van. This happened around 9:30 this morning. Police say the van was parked on 65th Avenue near Parsons Boulevard, where a 57-year-old man and a dog were found dead. A second man and a dog survived. A neighbor who did not want to show her face says she called 911 after her son saw the owner of the van stumble out of the vehicle.
He was locked in for 4 hours. He was disorientated, but he was going in and out. And he was the one that was able to tell me that the surgeon, the veterinarian surgeon, was in the truck dead.
Police are awaiting autopsy results. Investigators are looking into whether the van's generator played a role. New tonight, tension is running high in Hudson County after reports of ICE agents arresting several people in Hoboken and Jersey City earlier today. And tonight, an emergency meeting in Hoboken was held to inform concerned residents of their rights. Naveen Dhaliwal has the latest.
Hoboken's mayor says this cell phone video shows an ICE agent making an arrest at the light rail station in Hoboken near the Jersey City border.
Our community is a community of immigrants, and it's just scary to have them here.
Mayor Emily Jabor sending out an alert warning 3 people were arrested, 2 of them local business employees.
These stories are deeply troubling. It makes you feel unsafe in your own community, and it makes you worry for your neighbors.
Sunday night, nearly 200 locals packed an emergency meeting.
That no law enforcement, including ICE, shall wear a mask in our city.
They were given guidance on their legal rights and how to seek legal help. Some called on local police to take a stronger role.
We know that these agents use unmarked, unregistered vehicles in order to avoid identification. If a police officer sees an unmarked, unregistered, unlicensed car, they need to pull that driver over immediately and impound the vehicle.
Last week, Jersey City Mayor James Solomon signed an executive order protecting Jersey City's immigrants and is echoing calls for change.
The videos are disturbing, and they show what appears to just be people on their way to work being detained. That makes us less safe.
People don't want their neighbors kidnapped. It's gonna, right now it's coming from migrants, it's gonna come for all of us. It doesn't matter if you're white, if you're black, if you're Latino.
We reached out to the Department of Homeland Security but have not heard back. Here in Hoboken, city officials say more community meetings are planned in the coming days. In Hoboken, Naveen Dhaliwal, CBS News, New York.
It is the end of an era. Earlier today, Timothy Cardinal Dolan presided over his last Mass as Archbishop of New York. Cardinal Dolan submitted his retirement last year as required by the church at 75 years old. But Cardinal Dolan says this isn't goodbye.
Thinking of when like a dad or a grandpa retires from his job. Okay, well, he never retires from being a dad or a grandpa, and this kid doesn't retire from being a spiritual father.
Archbishop designate Ronald Hicks will be installed as the Archbishop of New York this coming Friday. And we will have special coverage of the installation of the new Archbishop of New York later this week. The biggest names in music shine tonight at the 68th Annual Grammy Awards, and it was history-making, and it was a history-making one as well.
And the Grammy goes to Bad Bunny, debut.
Bad Bunny taking home the final award of the night, Album of the Year. He made history with the first ever Spanish language album winning that category. Alan Devlin is in our virtual studio with more of the winners and the highlights.
KJ, wow. Music's biggest night did not disappoint. The performances were spectacular. The winners emotional as ever, and history was made again and again. Now, it's a tough task to try to recap it for you all here in just a few minutes, but it was surely a night to remember.
The 2026 Grammy Awards on CBS. performance after performance by the industry's biggest stars.
Are you with me? In a phantom with the roof gone.
The first award of the night went to none other than
Kendrick Lamar!
The rapper won Best Rap Album and now is the most decorated rapper in Grammy's history, surpassing 26 wins.
She said, take your time, monster.
And in a field of 8 talented musicians,
Olivia Dean.
Olivia Dean walked away with Best New Artist, her first ever Grammy Award. Other big winners include Lady Gaga, who performed and then accepted the award for Best Pop Vocal Album for Mayhem. Jelly Roll won Best Contemporary Country Album for Beautifully Broken.
I believe that music had the power to change my life.
Lola Young won Best Pop Solo Performance for her song, Messy.
I don't know what I'm going to say because I don't have any speech prepared.
The Grammy goes to Wildflower by Billie Eilish.
And Billie Eilish took home the award for Song of the Year for Wildflower.
Now the skies can fall.
And for the first time since 1999, Lauryn Hill graced the Grammy stage, leading the Roberta Flack and D'Angelo tribute. Both artists passed away in 2025.
Nothing even matters.
And there was a moment when musical legend, musical great, however you'd want to say it, Cher actually came on stage for the first time in 18 years. She was presenting the record of the year. It ended up going to Kendrick Lamar and SZA for Luther. But there was a little bit of confusion in that moment. She didn't seem to know exactly what she was doing or how she was supposed to announce that record. But thankfully, KJ, Trevor Noah got her right back on track. I think it was a genuine, fun moment.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be talking about tomorrow.
Trevor is definitely a professional. He knew how to get that right back on track.
6 years deep. You think he would?
Mm-hmm. And Cher, she's a professional as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, Alan, it was a fun night.
It sure was, KJ.
Thank you so much. Still ahead, groomed online and kidnapped in just 7 days.
Her mom in Queens went to pick her up at the bus stop. She wasn't there.
The tactics predators are turning to and what can parents do to protect their kids. It's a CBS News New York Investigates story. Plus, the Kennedy Center closing its doors for 2 years. How long and why it's being done. Now over to Otis with a look ahead at what's coming up in sports. Otis.
All right, Christine, Super Bowl week underway as we had the first 2 touchdowns. I'm talking about the Seahawks and Patriots landing in the Bay Area. And could it be the last time LeBron James plays at MSG? The King was in town on the day he made even more NBA history. And then the Knicks rained on his parade. Sports.
I gotta give you the alert about the chill.
Get a first look at your forecast.
This is a first alert weather day. This is just our way of raising your antenna about the impacts that this weather will have.
Tony Sadiku, weekday mornings on CBS News New York. Your home for first alert weather.
Ringling is back.
Everything was a blast. I'm lost for words right now.
It's the greatest show on earth. Get tickets today.
Coming to the New York and New Jersey area, February 19th through March 22nd. Tickets on sale now. Visit ringling.com today.
We know we can't change everything you don't like about shopping, but here at Stop & Shop, we're going all out to improve what we can.
Thank you.
We've seen you doing finger math in the store, but no more of that. You deserve a better way to save.
Heck yeah, I do.
With over 10,000 items always on sale, it's time we actually loved grocery shopping.
Justin, when was the last time you went on break?
I'm on break right now. With so many ways to save, good things are in store at Stop & Shop.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles, with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota. Right now, you can lease Tacoma for just $259 a month or get 2.99% APR for a full 72 months on a new Tundra. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Why sell Unvinted? Because your kids don't stop growing and changing and growing some more. It all adds up. Unvinted, sell what they've outgrown with 0 fees and save on the next size up. Download Vinted. Don't wear it? Sell it.
It's circus time. Get your oohs and ahs ready because Ringling is all about the wow. The circus is coming. Get tickets today. Coming to the New York and New Jersey area, February 19th through March 22nd. Tickets on sale now. Visit ringling.com today.
Do you want gig internet for $50 a month? You got it. Really? Spectrum is offering fiber-powered gig internet for just $50 a month. Want it? Just call this number and switch to Spectrum for smoother streaming, gaming, and working. All with advanced Wi-Fi, so your whole home is covered. Spectrum fiber-powered gig internet. All for just $50 a month. Call or visit spectrum.com/get50.
Closed captioning on CBS News New York is sponsored by Spectrum.
New tonight, President Trump says the Kennedy Center will close for about 2 years for renovations. On social media, the president wrote the closure will be on July 4th to coincide with America's 250th birthday. He says the move is pending approval by the center's board, and the president did not provide any specifics on any possible structural problems with the center. And now to a terrifying warning. Prosecutors say a Queens girl was groomed online and then kidnapped for 7 days. She's home, safe now, but authorities say this online threat is exploding. And tonight, investigative reporter Masa Saidi reveals how predators operate and how parents can stop them.
These are the type of cases where, seconds matter.
Suffolk County DA Ray Tierney says the suspect met the child on the gaming app Discord. December 5th, the conversation started. They exchanged numbers. That's when prosecutors say the conversation turned sexual. Just 7 days later, the child disappeared.
When her mom in Queens went to pick her up at the bus stop, she wasn't there.
Multiple agencies rushed in. Next day, December 13th, police tracked the girl's cell phone to a home in Bayshore. Tierney says they found the girl and the suspect's bed. He was arrested for charges, including kidnapping.
He was not posing as a younger person.
So he knew he was meeting...
He knew that he was meeting an 11-year-old child, yes.
The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children says the danger to kids online is surging. In 2021, the center recorded 139 sextortion reports. In only 6 months last year, the number was more than 23,000.
The attackers came, not one person, but what we believe at least four. For nearly 20 hours, they attacked, threatened, terrorized, dismantled my child.
At a U.S. Senate hearing in December, Tamia Woods described how someone posing as a teenage girl got her son to send a compromising video. Then predators swarmed him, extorting him for hours, pushing him to the edge. James Woods was 17 years old.
No parent should ever enter a room and see that. I stand here because 19 and a half hours is not a short time in the digital world. It is a lifetime. It is enough time for someone to intervene, to flag an account, to cancel messages, to report this behavior. Yet no one stepped in.
Lawmakers warn sextortion is one part of a darker shift online. They say violent groups are increasingly targeting children in private chats, isolating them, then pushing them to harm themselves or others.
Direct real-time torture, encourage escalating violence. What once was rare is now epidemic.
The 11-year-old girl is recuperating at home. A Discord spokesperson tells CBS News they don't comment on specific legal cases, but the platform requires users to be at least 13 years old, and they say they use technology and safety teams to remove harmful content. Quote, Discord has reported extremist groups, with our reports playing a material role in prosecution and jail sentences.
Predators are going to look to exploit that platform, get into a peer-to-peer chat with a younger person, and then begin to groom them, begin to manipulate them, and then look to meet them. So it's extremely scary.
Authorities urge parents to stay involved in the apps kids use, warn children never to move to private chats with strangers, and lock down privacy settings. The person charged in connection with this kidnapping is a 28-year-old from Bayshore. His attorney tells me they're waiting for discovery to see the prosecution's evidence and have no further comment. The case is due back in court February 17th. If convicted, this individual faces 25 to life. I'm Masa Saidi, CBS News, New York.
If you have a story idea for Masa and our investigative team, scan the QR code on your screen, or you can visit our website, cbsnewyork.com. Back to our forecast. Let's bring in Lonnie Quinn once again in our virtual studio. And Lonnie, last week we were talking about possibly another storm this Sunday. We dodged that.
Nope, yeah.
Anything else coming up, though?
You know, for the most part, it looks pretty quiet. A couple of things I'm watching, but if you look outside right now, the story's been the cold air, right? And that has held true. I mean, right now you're 16. It's a mostly clear sky. Feels like 6 degrees. But this idea of snowfall, KJ, do you realize right now, if you tally up our seasonal total, right now, this winter, we are at 21.1 inches, all right? Typical reading for this time of the year would be 14.3. So we're just about 7 inches above average. For the month of January, we picked up 13.9. All right, here we are, the grand total 21.1. Is there more looming out there? That's the question, KJ. Let's go get an answer. Because right now, when I look at the long-range models, both the European and the GFS say, yeah, there's some flurries out there, some light accumulations, maybe an inch or two, but that's a 7-day range. Over the next 7 days, an inch or two. What days are we watching? Well, we watch a little bit. I mean, really, some flakes, just a little bit possibly on Wednesday morning for the most part. Better chance would be on Friday. You're looking at about a 40% chance on Friday. But let's talk about that, all right? So let's swing it over this way. I want to bring up a close-up model so we can really zoom in on this and get an idea of what's happening out there. So here's your projection for Wednesday, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to put this into motion. You're never going to watch that really blossom. Could be a few snowflakes out there, but not too much on Wednesday. This idea for Friday. Here we are Thursday, 5 o'clock in the morning. We are watching a clipper system dropping in from Canada. Clipper systems, by their very nature, I mean, they're land-based. They don't hold a lot of moisture, so a lot of times they're moisture-starved. But if they tap into the ocean and get a little moisture there, it can become bigger. So we're going to watch that system drop in. Here's your projection, 6 p.m. on Friday night. Pretty decent coverage, right? And is it, in fact, going to really link up with some moisture offshore? That's the big question here right now. We don't think it's going to be a major player, and consequently, we see that maybe 1 to 2 inch range for the next 7 days. We'll watch everything. I want to now pull up the 7-day forecast, take you through the temperature profile. Here's your story, right? This is what everybody's talking about, how cold it is. When do we get a warm-up? Well, for me, I'd like to see us get significantly above the freezing mark. I don't see that at any point in time. 32 degrees tomorrow, again, a first alert day because of the dangerous cold, especially in the morning. 33, warmest reading anywhere on the map, and that's on Tuesday. You go across the board, there'll be another burst of cold air. You're 19 a week from today. Go a little farther, Monday and Tuesday. I mean, temperatures get even colder after that, 22, not even colder, but staying well below the freezing mark. So if you want to call getting above freezing a warm-up, KJ, maybe there's a little one out there, but there's not much of anything.
We just can't shake this pattern, can we, Lonnie?
This is going to be a very, very cold winter.
All right, Lonnie, thank you, and we'll be right back.
First Alert Weather, sponsored by your Tri-State Chevy dealers.
Ooh, you actually brought a sandwich in here? You brought the most amazing, too! Oh, what is that, pastrami? Daddy, get out! All right. Are you married? Because she has a sister.
If you have a temporary or long-term speech disability, Speech-to-Speech is for you. A specially trained operator becomes your voice, adding the nuance and emotion you want.
Speech-to-Speech is a wonderful service that has dramatically improved my life.
It makes you more independent.
I feel a bit more confident and comfortable.
I don't have to be the person with the trach. I'm just Cindy having a conversation with somebody that I need to talk to.
Learn more at njrelay.com.
This is the 2026 Nissan Rogue. With a 12.3-inch touch display, it's the most powerful Rogue ever. And has 225 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of torque. Go Rogue in the 2026 Nissan Rogue. Nissan, #1 in new vehicle quality. Now get a low $229 per month lease. Plus, current Nissan lessees get $1,000 in MAC lease loyalty cash on Rogue.
Not all F words are bad. Some are great, like fast, free, fiber for 4 months. Switch to Optimum Fiber for as low as $25 a month. Plus, you can get 4 months free. HBO Max included for 1 full year. And a 5-year price lock. Experience the fastest, most reliable, and most consistent internet speeds. Get Optimum Fiber Internet now for just $25 a month. Call 8884-OPTIMUM or visit optimum.com/free today.
This knucklehead just ran into the back of me, destroyed my car. I went to the emergency room. Come to find out, I had some issues. My mother recommended that I go with Jacoby and Myers. They just took it from there. They make you feel like family. They understood me. They were with me every step of the way. Yeah, I would recommend the firm to family, friends, anyone. These guys are the best.
Oh, go, Tom. Go, Tom. Breathe, 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 breathe. Oh, that's a leg.
Save me a pastrami!
Hey, not for nothing, but Frank's a good name for a baby.
This is CBS Sports New York, sponsored by your local Ford stores.
Otis is here, and this time next week, we will know who the next
It will be the
Super Bowl
Seahawks. It better be the Seahawks.
All right, you heard it here first.
All right, Sam Darnold. We are officially in Super Bowl week. All the anticipation building up to the Seahawks and Patriots Super Bowl 60 on Sunday kicked off today with the arrivals into the Bay Area. The Patriots were the first to touch down in San Jose at 3:51 in the afternoon local time. If they win their 7th Super Bowl, it could be costly for owner Robert Kraft, who will have to repaint the team plane. A bill I'm sure he'd be happy to foot, though. About 90 minutes later, it was the Seahawks' turn to show they knew the way to San Jose. Former Jets first-round pick, that's him, Sam Darnold, looking to lead Seattle to the franchise's 2nd Super Bowl title overall and 1st title in 12 years. Let's go, Sam. All right, the Knicks looking to run their winning streak to 6 games. On the day the visiting Lakers, LeBron James extended his All-Star game record to 22, despite missing the first 14 games of the season. This will be the first time in his career that he will not be a starter. He was named a reserve today. Karl Anthony Towns, also named an All-Star reserve. His numbers are down from last year, but he's still averaging a double-double this season. Tonight, he scores 11 and gets 13 boards. This was LeBron's 34th game at the world's most famous arena, and he can still put on a show. Bron throwing down 22. Can't forget about Luka Doncic. The Don plays in slow motion, but he can light it up in a hurry. Game high 30 for Luka. Lake Show didn't get much scoring from anyone else. While the Knicks had 6 guys reach double digits, Jalen Brunson 3 rebounds shy of a triple-double. The Knicks by 8 in the third, and Landry Shamet pumps in a couple of big threes in the fourth. 23 off the bench for Shamet. Knicks win their 6th straight by a dozen, 112-100. Nets on the road in Motown. Brooklyn went 3-14 in January and February, not starting off much better. Pistons' Cade Cunningham putting up a double-double in the first half. Finishes with 18 points and 12 dimes. Nets down 23 at the break, and that was actually the good half. Brooklyn with a season-high 25 turnovers led to a season-high allowed 39 points on the other end. Tobias Harris throwing it up for Jalen Duren, who throws it down. Duren with a double-double, game-high 21 and 10 boards. The Nets lost by 54 to the Knicks last month. They lose this one by 53, 130-77. And finally, tonight, a scary situation across the Atlantic involving an intense soccer match where at least one fan got out of hand. In Cremona, Italy, Cremonese hosting Inter Milan. Former Inter Milan goalkeeper Emile Arduro gets struck by a flare. Yeah, it was thrown from the visiting Inter Milan fan sector. Arduro rolled away as the medical staff raced on the field. He told the medical staff he couldn't hear from his right ear. Play continued. About 3 minutes later, Arduro finished the game with a cut on his right leg. What are you doing?
What is going on?
What are you doing?
That's inexcusable.
Yeah. And then this is not the first time we see it.
Flares are flying all. Yeah, they definitely do. But at a player?
I know.
That's so dangerous.
Yeah.
All right, Otis, thank you. We'll be right back.
CBS Mornings.
CBS Mornings on CBS and where else?
Paramount Plus.
See you at 7.
CBS Mornings.
Touches of black. They stand for elegance, refinement. They make you see everything in a new light.
Get 0% APR for up to 48 months plus 0 payments for 90 days on the purchase of a new 2025 Telluride or 2026 Sorrento.
Jackson, you were the #1 pick to a legendary franchise. You've got the swagger and the energy, but what do Big Blue fans really need to know about you?
That I support Cure Auto Insurance.
Is that because they keep giving better service and lower rates?
Andrea, even a new guy like me knows that staying with your old car insurance, even when the rates go up every single year, means that you need to join the Cure.
Maybe I should shop around.
Why do you think I'm here?
Cure Auto Insurance. Drive well.
A blind spot that's never out of sight. How it should be. The Hyundai Tucson.
Now, lease a Hyundai Tucson SE for $229 a month or get 0% APR for 60 months. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
Are you looking for heating savings plus service for your home? Go with Petro. Reliable oil delivery year-round in any weather? Go with Petro. Live 24/7 service and support? Energy-efficient new heating? Go with Petro. For everything you need to stay warm and save. You can never really go wrong when you go with Petro. Call Petro Home Services today and get $125 free heating oil.
Think you know what it means to be a direct support professional?
Think again.
It's about making an impact on someone's life.
It's about learning new skills I can learn to advance my career.
Think you know what it means to have a meaningful job?
Think again.
This is not your typical 9 to 5.
Every day can be rewarding.
Every day is more than work.
Rethink your career.
Become a direct support professional.
Why sell on Vinted? Well, we've all got too many clothes we don't really need. On Vinted, you can sell pre-loved to millions of people. And with zero selling fees, you keep every dollar. Just snap, list, and sell. Easy. Download Vinted. Don't wear it, sell it.
Touches of black. They stand for elegance, refinement. They make you see everything in a new light.
Get 0% APR for up to 48 months plus 0 payments for 90 days on the purchase of a new 2025 Telluride or 2026 Sorento.
Thank you for joining us at this later hour. We do hope you enjoyed the Grammys. For Otis and Lonnie and the entire team, have a great week and stay warm. It's going to be another cold one.
To Oliver, eating here instead of buying a stadium hot dog is like putting away $20. With the Wells Fargo mobile app, tracking his savings is simple. Whoops.
We're on holiday with MSC Cruises in the Caribbean, but it also feels like we're in Europe. It's kind of funny, right?
That is funny. Like how we're in an American sports bar 30 feet from an Italian gelato shop.
I think you mean 10 meters. Dining on authentic Greek cuisine.
Yet we're nowhere near Greece.
European-inspired architecture one side, the Caribbean the other. That's funny.
Almost as funny as an Englishman who's named after a city in Florida, Orlando.
That's not funny.
I moved from Dallas to Los Angeles all by myself. The order of things I wanted to set up was internet, water, then power. I needed to take a shower, but I really did need the internet for work and to watch my shows. That's kind of a crazy thing to admit in front of a camera. Pretend I didn't say that. I got to Spectrum. I was so relieved that I was getting the best bang for my buck. It was a huge weight taken off of my shoulders.
Real customers, real savings. To see how much you can save, visit spectrum.com/save.
Dear Winter, we're coming. Our squad of vehicles, with all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, is ready to take you on. Safety's the name of our game. Bundle up. Toyota. Right now, you can lease a new RAV4 with all-wheel drive for just $279 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's so reassuring knowing that you're with teammates. I've known Mary for over 20 years. Now we've introduced Tony to this team. I feel like I've known him for 10 years. And they're always there for you. You know you can count on every other player on the court to be in the spot they need to be in. Each one of us has each other's back. Each one of us can pick up for the other. If somebody fumbles here, the other person is right there to grab the ball. That's one of the reasons that makes us your best option in the morning.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Hi, Dave. I never realized how much that junk was bothering me until it was gone.
It's a clean, happy feeling.
What should I do with all this open space now?
It's up to you, Dave. Just imagine the possibilities. Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
To Leo, buy one, get one snacks means maximizing his savings potential. However you make money work, Wells Fargo can work with that.
CBS Mornings. CBS Mornings on CBS and where else? Paramount Plus. See you at 7. CBS Mornings.
The following is a paid program sponsored by Word of God Fellowship.